Hello, I am back on board, which means back to work. This time I am the chief steward, which is the head of hospitality, and hospitality includes housekeeping, accommodations, and food, the galley. So that's provisions as well as the cooking schedule. So I have kind of a lot on my plate, especially because I'm not terribly familiar with the role. And there are not very many records about how much, about what the previous chief stewards were doing. Records like how much, prices for food, for kilograms of meat and whatever. So yeah, that's where I'm at. A little bit busy, a little bit with difficulty adjusting. But I'm practicing turning to God not only for issues of emotional or spiritual well-being, but also for just looking to Him for knowledge and guidance, that He would give grace and revelation to help me solve problems. Not something I'd considered before this time, but hopefully I'm consistent in that, and God will hear my request and give me what I need to do the work on board. Luckily, I have a lot of help from a man named Teddy, who has been working as the second steward, and he's been a big help, helping to create schedules, especially for the housekeeping stuff. He knows what needs to be done, and he worked with an airline for 5 years, I believe it is. So he's very orderly and easy to work with. That definitely helps. We also have a lot of new people on board, including Paula, who's the new chief purser, a captain, a replacement chief engineer, who will be taking over for the current chief engineer at the end of the week, a second engineer, several crewmates that I don't recognize that came over during the 2 weeks that I was gone, as well as 2 people who are also a part of GoCore. If you remember, that's the group that helped me do fundraising and helped me to find my mission placement. They are going to be serving in Papua New Guinea long term, and are currently on the ship. One of them actually came here and was originally going to go back to Madang, where she'd been serving for a while, and her flight got delayed and then canceled, so she's staying with us until she books another flight. And the other one, Stephen, he's going to be here for a while yet. He's a good guy, and I'm glad to have him on board as well. He's going to be our tech admin, which is going to be a big help. The captain and Paula are both doing a good job of bringing people together more. The captain sometimes will request barbecues off of the back deck. He has a small charcoal grill. And Paula will sometimes help to arrange movie nights or encourage it to happen. And we're more consistently doing a Sunday service. So the atmosphere on the ship is kind of shifting, which is a good sign, and I think it will continue to improve as more people come on board. So that'll be all for this week's update. It is difficult, but I'm looking with a certain amount of hope. Continue to pray for us. Thank you for supporting and for listening.